Hello fellow mystics, welcome and thank you for stopping by to my channel. I hope your week is going on okay and you're doing fine. So today's reading is going to be a love reading, and I have a feeling it's going to be a very interesting reading for you guys, because for the past few weeks, about a month or so, my spirit guides have been gently advising me that my readings should not be so focused on love, because at this moment in time, the people I normally energetically tap into are too consumed with their love life, and they're too consumed with how they're finding out how their love life will unfold. And so my spirit guides wanted me to channel readings that advise my soul family, or the people that I normally tap into, to advise them that it's time to focus their energy on themselves, to focus on self-love. So for a while I haven't been doing romantic readings or tapping into the divine feminine and divine masculine energies as I normally do. But interestingly, today I woke up with an unexplainable urge to do a love reading, and I was a bit skeptical because, like I said, for a couple of weeks, even months, my guides have been gently telling me not to do love readings. So I was wondering why on earth all of a sudden today I felt like doing one. I even tried to brush it off and focus on something else, but the feeling of wanting to do a love reading persisted. By the way, I normally don't know beforehand what type of reading I'll record. I usually just wake up, stand up, and ask my guides, okay, so today, what do you guys want me to talk about in my channel readings? And then I take the tarot and oracle cards, the oracle decks that I'm drawn to, randomly pull out cards, spread them out on the table, and see what the general theme is. And then I start to record. So these cards you see over here, as much as I've already pre-shuffled them, I usually just lay them out here exactly as they came out before I started recording. I don't change anything. Nothing is pre-planned. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, since I was sort of skeptical and wondering why all of a sudden I felt the urge to do a love reading, I decided to consult my spirit guides, and I was like, hey guys, hey spirit, I feel like doing a love reading, but what do you guys want me to do? So after that, I shuffled and randomly pulled out some cards for the divine feminine and masculine energies. And these cards here, the door to romance, I don't know if you can see, the door to romance, and this card here, woman holding a heart, came out. So I was like, okay, instantly I was like, fine, so clearly my guides want me to do a love reading, yeah? And usually my guides are normally so cryptic and indirect with how they give me the answers to my questions. But today I was so pleasantly surprised that the answer was so obvious with this door to romance and the woman holding a heart, yeah? So that was them with these cards here. That was them telling me, yep, it's time to do another love reading. So that's why I feel like this reading is going to be so interesting for you guys, given the fact that for a while my spirit guides didn't want me to do a love reading, yet suddenly today they've given me the green light. Okay, and anyway, so I shuffled the cards. I shuffled more cards to get more information about what they wanted me to talk about, and that's the spread you see over here, yeah? And before I started recording the reading, I spent some time meditating, about 15 minutes. I usually meditate just before a reading with the cards, so that I can internalize the themes that come through here, and so that I can give you guys a very accurate reading, okay? And as I was channeling the energies, the theme that came through is that this reading is mainly for single people, and it's for single people who identify more with the divine feminine energy. Remember, we all have feminine and masculine energies within us, but some people have more feminine and masculine energies, yeah? And remember, the feminine and masculine energies are just the yin and yang energies within us. Anyway, so they told me that this reading is mainly for the single people who identify as divine feminine energy, meaning if you're single, the messages coming through in this reading are describing what is going on with your next romantic soulmate. In other words, I'm tapping into the energies of your future divine masculine counterpart, okay? However, even though this reading is meant for the single feminine people, my guides were also like, if you identify as a masculine energy and you happen to stumble upon this video, then this reading is still applicable for you, okay? The only difference is that the energies being discussed in this reading are actually describing you. Your guides want you to hear what they think about you, okay? So if you're masculine and are curious to know how your spirit guides view you at this moment in time, then stick around, listen to the reading, because spirit is actually gossiping about you, divine masculine. Your spirit team is telling your future divine feminine what they think about you. They're sort of spilling the tea, so to speak. Oh my god, this introduction is going to be so long. Anyway, for some reason today I woke up feeling like I just wanted to talk, tell stories. So anyway, so what I'm trying to say with these long explanations is, if you're male, the messages coming through here are describing your energy, and the divine feminine is being told to listen to this reading here so that they can understand what your energy is like, okay? So long story short, anyone can watch this video. Right, so story time is now over. Let's get into the reading. And of course, as you can see, today I have a different camera setup, and it's because I'm using way more cards and my previous desktop can't handle all these cards at once. I'm still trying to, I told you guys I moved to a new place, so I'm still trying to figure out my permanent setup. Anyway, so I also wanted to record at night, and I'm a lunar soul, meaning my intuition is extremely heightened at night when everyone else is asleep, and I can think more clearly and channel more clear guidance messages at night. So this is the best location and time for me to record this video. And I think it's okay, yeah? I think the setup is okay. I like it. And I'm guessing, I know you can still see the cards clearly, right? Anyway, so fine. Let's begin the reading, guys. Let's begin the reading. So, because this is not a pick a card reading, I decided to do an energy check-in for the feminine energy watching this video right now to help you determine whether the messages in this reading are meant for you, so that you don't waste your time listening to messages that will just give you false hope, okay? So the first part of the reading that I'm going to do just after this very long introduction is going to be me. I'm going to describe how your energy feels like right now, you divine feminine, and if what I'm talking about sounds like your current energy and makes sense or resonates, then it means this reading is meant for you, okay? So let's begin. Let's see. I'm just checking the, I remember I have a spread, yeah, so I'm checking how we're going to go through the, okay, so I've seen the spread. So the first part is your energy check-in, yeah, and then we'll go and look at that your person's energy, and then what's going on with their currency, what is going on in their life right now, and then we're going to look at the challenges, the energies challenging them, and then the supporting energies, okay? So in regards to your energy, divine feminine, you got the, as I said, this door to romance card and this deep knowing. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, deep knowing. Okay, deep knowing. All your cards came in reverse, but sometimes reverse cards just mean spirit is emphasizing a message. Doesn't always mean the negative connotation. Okay, so those were your cards. And so with these cards here, I feel like the energy you're currently in is you're tired of thinking about your love life, because you've done everything you can to manifest love, the love that you want into your life, but it's not happened up to now. And so you're sort of like, I'm just going to focus on myself. I'm done with this lovey-dovey stuff. You're like, I'm so tired of constantly trying to manifest this person into my life. And sort of that's the kind of energy I feel like you're in right now. And it's not that you don't want someone in your life. You do. You very much want to share your life with someone. It's just that you are so exhausted with this love manifestation project that you've been working on for quite some time. You're just tired of constantly having to think about how your love life will unfold and when it will even begin. Yeah. So, which makes sense, because as I said earlier, most of my readings in the past 2 weeks have been about Spirit telling me to tell you, the guys listening who normally watch my channel, to sort of focus on yourself and don't obsess too much about your love life. They were giving you that guidance because your spirit guides they're seeing how you constantly thinking about your love life, or constantly trying to figure out how your love life will unfold, is emotionally draining you. Yeah. And with this deep knowing card over here, this deep knowing card usually represents, when it comes in its reversed form, it represents empathy overload, and it's usually a warning from your guides that it's time to refocus your energy on self-love. Otherwise, you risk experiencing an emotional breakdown. Okay, so for you, how this empathy overload is, or rather this emotional overwhelm, how it was showing up in your past, is through you being just so tired. You're tired. Empathy overload makes you become emotionally tired. So you being tired of thinking about your love life because your soulmate seems to be taking forever to manifest into your reality. Okay, so that's the kind of energy I'm getting from you guys, that you're just tired, just so tired of thinking about this love life, because you've done everything. You've tried to manifest this person, but it's taking forever. So now you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna focus on something else. Yeah. So if what I've just described right now with these two cards here, deep knowing and door to romance, if this sounds like you, then this reading is meant for you. Okay. And I can't help but notice that these two cards here, you got the you know what, I'll talk about it later on. Let me just follow the order of the spread that I was using. Let me not get so caught up. Okay, anyway, so if what I've just described right now sounds like you, then this reading is meant for you. Okay, so we can move on to the next part of the reading, which is what is the current energy of your person, the divine masculine, your next soulmate. What is their current energy? Yeah. And they got the woman holding a heart, number 44, and this orphaned card, number 5. So what's this? Okay, so the energy I'm getting here is the next person you're going to be in a relationship with, or the person that you've been thinking about manifesting into this reality, whoever they are, they've just gotten out of a really toxic relationship which was not supporting them. With this woman holding a heart, which came in reverse, they've gotten out of a really toxic relationship which was not supporting them, with this orphaned card. Yeah. And although they were in this relationship, they were not feeling whole. Yeah, they were feeling alone, as I've said with this orphaned card. See how this girl looks so alone? Yeah, they were feeling alone, and that's because this woman here, who your spirit guides want to bring to your awareness, your person was feeling unfulfilled in that relationship because that woman who was in their life was too emotionally manipulative. Okay. But now they have finally gotten out of that relationship. And as I was saying earlier, I can't help but notice that for your energy, you got 33. Yeah. with this door to romance, because these are both your energies. This is your energy and this is his energy, yeah, your soulmate's energy. So you got 33 and they got 44. Oh my god, I'm trying to figure out how to put these cards next to the camera so that you can see. Anyway, you can hear my voice, right? So you can understand what I'm saying even though we don't see the cards. So you got master 33 and they got a master number 44. So in numerology, so you know what I'm getting here with these number synchronicities, I'm guessing that your next soulmate is going to be 10 years older than you. And I feel like he's older because of this King of Pentacles card that came up here, which I'm going to talk about later on. Yeah, the King of Pentacles and also this King of Cups, yeah, came in your reading. So that's why I feel like he's an older gentleman. Yeah, if the Knight came in, I'd think, okay, fine, this is a young person. But both kings coming up, this is an older person in your life. And probably you the feminine energy watching this video, I'm sensing you right now are 33, or you might end up meeting this person when you're 33. And by the way, this is a collective reading, okay? So if you're not 33, just remember this is a collective reading. Just take what resonates and ignore what does not apply to you, okay? As long as you stumble upon this video, the messages coming through are definitely meant for you, okay? So but take what resonates and leave what doesn't, okay? Anyway, yeah, so you might end up meeting this person when you are 33 years old, and that person will be 10 years older than you. They'll probably be 44, okay? But I'm sensing like most of you, because this is the current energy, yeah, I was describing your energy currently and their energy currently, because they're in the current position. I'm sensing that you are now 33. Most of you watching this video are now 33, and your person will be 44, is 44, yeah? So if you're 33, just know you might be meeting your person soon. You might be meeting your person this year on your 33rd birthday, meaning your long wait to this door to romance, yeah, to finally manifest this person is over, yeah? The long wait that you're so tired of even thinking about is almost coming to an end if you're 33, because that's what I'm getting with these cards over here, yeah? And yeah, they'll be older than you, but not even but, moreover, this King of Cups and the King of Pentacles, the energy I'm getting if I was to describe your person, this person coming into your life, is as much as they're older than you, they are very handsome, yeah? You'll find them really, really handsome, and they're composed, and they're sexy, and they're they're composed and emotionally grounded, and they're very romantic. With this King of Cups here, they're very romantic, and then with this King of Pentacles here, I'm sensing they're also very stable, grounded, and they could be a little wealthy as well. Let's just say you won't lack in anything in terms of material wealth and your financial stability. He's well off, okay? And I'm also seeing that he has a very lean body. With this with this Three of Wands here, I have a strong feeling he has a very lean, muscular body, just lean muscles, yeah, not too much, not too bulked up, just the right, perfect for you. And they're quite sporty, yeah, as I've said with this Three of Wands. They like physical sports and outdoor activities, and they will appear younger than their actual age. So they might be 44, but when you see them, you might think that they're 36, okay? And this is because they exercise and they eat right, and they always strive to live a stress-free life. With this King of Pentacles here, they're very much into taking care of themselves, okay? And striving to live a stress-free life. If you guys can hear sounds in the background, I thought recording at night would be less noisy, but anyway, I hope that one was not too loud. Anyway, so they're very into their health, so they're very eat well, have a good body, very lean, like sports, and they try to live a stress-free life. Of course, especially now that they've left this really toxic relationship here with this woman holding a card, yeah, that was draining them of their life force, yeah. They're good. You will like them. Physically, you will be very attracted to them. Also emotionally, you'll be very attracted to them because they're very romantic, okay? Very in tune with their emotions, when they want to. I'll describe why I said when they want to later on. Sometimes they can shut down their emotions. Anyway, so yeah, your person's current energy now is they are very happy that they have finally gotten out of that toxic relationship, okay? And by the way, this woman in their life, this one here, a woman holding a heart that I said is toxic, could be a family member, it could be a mother or a sister, okay? Because with this orphaned card here, I'm seeing family as well, yeah? This, oh my God, I'm still trying to figure out how to place my hands so that you see the cards. Anyway, we'll work this out. So it could be a mother or a sister. It doesn't always have to be a romantic partner, but just know that relationship with that person, it was an important person in his life, a woman, and they were very toxic. It was an emotionally draining relationship. Okay, right? So we finished with that energy now. Now let's move on to the tarot cards, okay? So now that we know their energy, let's see what more is going on in their life, okay? And what more does Spirit want to reveal about their current energy? So this is now that the way I've put that spread, their current energy, and then challenges and supporting energies. So they got the Sun card, happy card, the happiest card in tarot, yeah, the Sun card, so they're happy. And then the Eight of Pentacles, and this first chakra, Archangel Michael. Okay, that's what's going on in their life. That's their current energy. And with these cards here, Spirit wants you to know that the reason it has taken a while for you two to finally meet, yeah, because it's because your soulmate has been really struggling and having a hard time getting out of this toxic relationship. Leaving that relationship wasn't so easy. And leaving a toxic relationship is one of the hardest things, yeah? You know it's toxic, but it's usually so hard to leave it. So anyway, it's not been easy to leave. It wasn't easy for him to leave that relationship, even though it was toxic. And this is because he had invested so much into that relationship. And so walking away wasn't as easy. But against all odds with this Sun card here, first chakra and Eight of Pentacles, Archangel Michael is all about strength and motivation, yeah? Against all odds and their sheer determination to better their life, they finally mustered up the courage, yeah? They finally mustered up the courage. Remember, oh my God, now I get it. See, guys, I told you he has a very lean body. This is probably how he looks, very lean, yeah? So you'll enjoy, you'll physically enjoy him when you do finally meet. Anyway, so you guys haven't yet met because you're still struggling to find out how he can get himself out of this relationship. He had invested a lot of his time, money, and time and money into this relationship. And so he was thinking, oh my God, I now have to walk out of this relationship. He was battling with his mind. His heart and his mind were really like in a tug of war. His mind was telling him it's time to go, you know? I mean, his heart was telling him it's time to go because you're not fulfilled in this relationship, but his mind was telling him, oh my God, but there's so much at stake if I leave, you know? So yeah, he was battling with that, but then he was very determined. His heart won. Normally, battle between the heart and the mind, if you're a good person, if you do positive things, the heart normally wins. The heart is usually more powerful than the mind, though you should use your heart and mind in making decisions. But when it comes down to it all, the heart is usually more powerful, and that's why it's the middle chakra. It's the chakra that acts as a bridge between the higher chakras, which is the throat, third eye chakra, and the crown chakra, and then the lower chakras, which is the solar plexus, the sacral chakra, and the root chakra. The heart chakra is in between because it's stronger. It's the bridge, okay? So his heart won, and he managed to get himself out of this relationship because he wanted a better life for himself. So they mustered up the courage to finally get out of that toxic situation. And the Sun card here suggests that they've healed those traumas. Sun is a healing card, yeah? They've healed their traumas. They have healed whatever trauma that made them attract and stay longer than they should have in this really toxic relationship. And I'm sensing that in the past, they had a pattern of attracting toxic women who are emotionally manipulative. And yeah, so with this 8 of Pentacles here, the message coming through is they've gone within themselves, looked at themselves and self-reflected. They've done the work. The 8 of Pentacles is a card of doing the work, burning the midnight oil. Are you seeing? Doing the work, hard work, putting in the effort that you need to accomplish a certain goal. So for them, they've self-reflected, gone within to identify what in them normally attracts these emotionally unstable women, emotionally manipulative women. And with this first chakra card, Archangel Michael is telling you guys that your person has finally healed that trauma within himself, okay? That trauma that attracted emotionally unstable women. He is now very stable because the first chakra is the root chakra, right? Stability. So Spirit is emphasizing he has made a resolution that he is not going to attract any other toxic issues in his life because he has finally healed that trauma that used to cause him to attract unstable relationships. Again, there's a car passing. I hope it's not too loud. Oh gosh. Anyway, so when the root chakra is functioning correctly, it brings stability in all areas of our lives. And so for your person, the first chakra here implies that he is now physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stable, okay? So there's no way he's going back to this toxic relationship, okay? Or entering another toxic relationship. He's now stable. He's learned his lesson, okay? And if he does come across such toxic people, because we all do come across such people from time to time, it's inevitable, yeah? Your person knows. He knows how to spot the red flags and defend himself, okay? With this sword over here, he knows how to defend himself from, he now knows how to defend himself from being emotionally manipulated, especially by women, okay? I have a feeling your person is a Casanova, like, not a Casanova in the bad sense. Remember I said he's very romantic, yeah? He's very handsome and attracts a lot of women, but then the women he attracts are usually very emotionally manipulative, especially because I feel like he's very well off. So the women who get with him used to just probably want to be with him because of his wealth, and yeah, so they used to be very much emotionally manipulative to keep him in that relationship. But also him, I guess he also had some few traumas from his childhood that caused him to have that effect where he just kind of gets attracted to women who are emotionally manipulative, okay? So but yeah, he won't, don't worry with this sun card. Your guys are saying right now he is good. He's not going back to that energy. He won't get trapped in a toxic emotional loop again, okay? I have a feeling the next person is going to be with this you guys. There's no other person in between, yeah? So right, so that's his current energy. Now let's move on to what's challenging your person. What is challenging him right now, or what is challenging your dynamic, okay? And he got the King of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and this happy card. So the energy challenging your person, the energy preventing you two from being together right now, okay, just right now, not forever, is that your person is too happy. He is too happy and content with being single, and so he's not even interested in getting into another relationship. And while I was channeling this energy, I'll sort of take a long route to explain why this is a challenge. Him being too happy to be single is actually a challenging energy for you guys and for him, okay? So just be patient. I'll get to that. I'll get to that point. Remember I said earlier that today I just woke up feeling like I want to tell stories and talk, okay? So just bear with me. I'm going to tell you why it's a challenging energy. Anyway, so right now your person is so content with being single, and this is what is challenging your dynamic and preventing you two from meeting sooner, okay? He is so happy that he has finally gotten out of this toxic relationship, and he is so content with his current toxic free lifestyle. Whoever this toxic woman was, your person is so happy that he's finally broken free from this person, and he's not interested in getting into another relationship. Okay, right now with this King of Pentacles, he just wants to focus on his job and nothing else. He's probably a business person, an entrepreneur, and I'm sensing he's more of a philanthropist, sort of like he probably runs an NGO, a non-profit organization, or a charitable organization. So, and right now, that is all he's focusing on. All his attention and time is dedicated to that, because that's what is making him happy now after being so unhappy in that relationship with that other woman. Okay, so with this Three of Wands here, it suggests that he's been waiting for so long to just be free and do what he wants instead of being emotionally manipulated all the time with this toxic woman in his life. So right now he's like, oh my God, I have finally just broken free from a really bad toxic relationship. I am free. He's saying freedom. Yeah, the ocean, freedom to do whatever he wants. I am free, and he's saying, I can hear him say, I just want to be on my own for now, okay? Because of how emotionally draining this other relationship was. He just wants to be alone for now. And funny enough, he's sort of exuding your kind of energy. You people are sort of mirroring each other in a very unique way in terms of your energies. And probably that's why I felt called to place this challenging energy cards right underneath your energy over here, right? I could have put it here, but I put it here. So this shows that you guys are sort of mirroring each other, yeah? So how are you guys mirroring each other? I'm seeing like the way you guys are mirroring each other is you're so tired of trying to manifest your soulmate into your life, yeah? Door to romance. This is your energy. You're so tired of trying to manifest your soulmate into your life that you're now not even interested that much in a relationship, yeah? Not too much, just that much. You're not so interested. And he is so content and happy here that he's gotten out of a toxic relationship, that he's not also very interested in being in a relationship right now. He just wants to be by himself, okay? This King of Pentacles, he just wants to be by himself and enjoy himself. And you don't want the hustle and emotional overwhelm that you normally feel whenever you try to manifest your soulmate, yeah? That whole manifestation project has just really been draining on you, and now you're like, I just want to chill. I've just decided to focus on other things for now because I don't want to get into that draining energy with this deep knowing, yeah? What I said about the empathy overload, okay? What's up with my candle? Oh my God, it's off. Let's light it up again. We need light here. Let's light this up. Right, yeah, let's bring light into your reading. Okay, let's see. Can we? Because it's so low, it needs to be brighter. Let's see if it will become brighter. Yep, fixed it. Oh my God, there's so much going on in this reading today, and I thought doing a reading at night would be less involving. Anyway, back to our normal broadcasting. What was I saying? So yeah, you two are just are mirroring each other, with you being so tired of being in this energy where you're trying to manifest your person but he's not coming, and he's in this energy where he's not interested in a relationship, not because he's tired, but he's just done with being in toxic relationship, and he just wants to be on his own for some time to get a breather, just to breathe. And your spirit guys are sort of saying this, him just wanting to be single is a challenging energy for him, because at this phase of his life he is meant to be in a relationship, okay? Because in your supporting energies, what is supporting your dynamic, what will help you to come together? He got this King of Cups, yeah? He got the King of Cups and this 10 of Swords. yeah? And meaning at this moment in time, where he is in his spiritual journey right now, he is entering or transitioning into a new phase, a spiritual phase, with this 10 of swords over here, because the 10 of swords usually represents an end of a phase and a beginning of a new one. So what I'm getting here is he is meant to start a new spiritual phase where he is supposed to be more connected with his emotions, yeah, with his 10 of wands. Are you seeing this girl is walking out, like walking into the sunlight, the end of a tough phase? So now she's walking into the sunlight. A new beginning is about to start, a new day, yeah, a new day has dawned and she's walking into that new day. So the phase of life he's in currently right now, he's entering a new phase of his life where he's meant to connect more with his emotions, with this King of Cups, meaning he's supposed to be more curious about why how he can attract a new relationship, a more healthy relationship into his life, with this Y card over here, you know, curious. He's supposed to be curious and find out, okay, fine, so now that I'm out of a toxic relationship, how can I now attract a healthy relationship into my life? He's not supposed to be single. That's just his journey right now, yeah? There's nothing wrong with being single. But for him, the way his soul blueprint, his soul plan before he incarnated, he said, at this moment in time, I'm supposed to be in a relationship. I'm supposed to now look for a healthy relationship now that I'm out of a toxic relationship. Okay, so that's why it's a challenging energy, because him is so content being on his own. But then the soul plan is he's supposed to be more curious about how he can now enter a new phase of his life where he's attracting a healthy relationship. He's not supposed to be single right now. That was your plan, both of you. Your soulmate contract was that at this moment in time, you and him were supposed to be together or trying to find each other. You're not supposed to be so single, okay? But as I've said, the problem is your person is so not interested. He's so content with this happy card here. This is supposed to be a good card, so it coming in challenging energies is so ironic, you know? But he's so content, so relieved to be single again. Like, I'm feeling like this relationship was so draining for him that right now he sort of shut down his emotions. His emotional side is shut down, and because he just wants to chill and not focus on relationships. But this attitude of him being in a chill mode and shutting down his emotions and enjoying singlehood is a challenging energy, because he's not supposed to be in that energy. I know I'm repeating myself, but my guides sort of want me to stress that for you guys. He's not supposed to be just by himself. This phase of his spiritual journey right now requires him to tap into his emotions. See, tap into his emotions. Are you seeing the hand tapping into the water? Water in tarot represents emotions. He's supposed to be tapping into his emotions and finding out, okay, so where's my person? This one. Where is she? You now, youth person watching this reading. Okay? He's supposed to tap into his emotions and explore his emotions with someone else being you. Okay, remember with this 8 of Pentacles card here, I said that he has done a lot of self-healing work. Okay, he has done a lot of self-healing work to identify the traumas within him that used to cause him to attract toxic relationships. Yeah, that's what I said. So the message coming through here is he has learned so much about what a toxic relationship is and what a healthy relationship is. And that is why now the new spiritual phase he's in, yeah, with this 10 of Swords here, requires him to put into practice what he has learned and enjoy being in a healthy relationship, okay? He's acquired so much knowledge about what a toxic relationship is like and what a healthy relationship should look like. So his guides now want him to be curious about finding out how a healthy relationship feels like. His spirit guides want him to now enjoy the other side. He's enjoyed that he's from the dark side. Now his spirit guides want to bring him into the light. Probably that's why I felt so drawn to light this candle and make sure it's lighting up correctly. He's now supposed to enjoy light, okay, because he's been in a really dark situation with this woman. He's just been in this mode, darkness. Are you seeing this card is so dark? Yeah, and with this emotionally manipulative woman, okay? But for the life of you guys, sadly, just a little bit sadly, not too much, He is just not curious. He is simply not interested in a relationship right now, and that's the energy challenging you guys, and that's why you haven't yet been able to meet this person, okay? But as I've said, with this King of Cups in reverse, his guides are really trying to push him to tap into his romantic side, his emotions. He's a very romantic person. He's a very emotional person. He's a case of still waters run deep, okay? So he might not be the person to like outwardly tell people, I love you, I love you, I love you. But when he does tell you, you will feel it. Like his still waters run deep. But right now he's just shut down his emotions. But his guides are really trying to push him and give him signs and clues to tap into his romantic side, his emotions, okay? Excuse me, my throat chakra. Right, so that could also mean that, remember I've just told you guys, oh interesting, that's why I'm coughing. Remember I just said that he has a hard time, he's not the type of person to tell people that I love you, I love you, I love you, but he will show his emotions. He's more of a show person rather than a say. He doesn't say what he feels, he will show you. You will see it in his actions, okay? He has this mentality of actions speak louder than words. Probably that's why I was coughing. My guides wanted me to relay that information to you guys. Maybe when you meet, that's something that you need to keep in mind, that he will probably more so show his emotions to you rather than, you need to be more observant of how he acts rather than what he says, because how he acts shows his true emotion. So when you guys meet, he might come off as being a little bit cold and distant, but if you look at his actions, you'll notice that he looks cold and distant, but then the things he does for you, the sweet things he does for you, the romantic things he does for you, show you that, oh my god, he cares so much, okay? Probably that's why my throat chakra was acting up at that moment. My guides wanted me to say that. Anyway, so as I was saying, his spirit guides are sort of telling him, no, divine masculine, we want you to be a little bit more curious about starting a new romantic relationship. It's time for you to go out there and find your person. Your soulmate is waiting for you. So hang in there, guys. Your spirit guides are rooting for your relationship to work out, for you guys to meet, okay? They're trying to make your person more curious with this Y card, okay? See, this person is looking for something, yeah? They're trying to make him more curious, and with this Three of Wands, I'm sensing that they're nudging him, pushing him to go out there, because Three of Wands are kind of expand your horizons, okay? Look out and see what's out there, what more is out there, okay? Expand your horizons, traveling a distance and stuff like that. So they're trying to push him to go out there and go find their person. They're telling the divine masculine, it's time for you to go find your person. It's time for you to go find your true soulmate, your lifelong soulmate, okay? Which is the person, the divine feminine watching this reading, okay? So that's the energy challenging your dynamic right now. Your person is too happy and content being single that he is not curious to go out there and find another lover at this moment in time, even though the spiritual phase he's in right now requires him to finally get into a healthy relationship with his lifelong soulmate. Yeah, as I've said, his soulmate being you, the person watching this reading, okay? So, right, let's move on to now what energy is supporting your person, though I think I've already talked about that energy, yeah? But I'll just repeat and reiterate and see what more your spirit guides want to say. So the supporting energy for your dynamic, this is what will help you come together, which I've already touched on, is this Y. With this Y card, his spirit guides are really trying to push your person to go out there. They're sending him clues and signs, okay? With this Y, they're sending him clues and signs to tell him that he needs to be more social so that he can come and find you, because that's the phase of his life that he's entering now. But as I said earlier, the energy challenging him right now, preventing him from coming towards you, is that he is so content. He's so happy that he's now free from emotional manipulation from women in his life, that he's not even thinking he's ready to get into another relationship. He's just so into himself right now. He's so into himself, which is good. But it's also not good for you guys, like the divine feminine, because I'm sensing that right now is divine timing. It's the right time for you guys to meet. If you've been hearing readings say, wait for divine timing for you guys to meet, your guides are saying, Your divine timing is here. This is now the time for you guys to meet. It's time for you two to be together. And I'm sure you guys, the divine feminine watching this reading, have also been feeling this energy. You've intuitively felt that and know that it is time to be with your soulmate. You have been ready for him for a while. You've done your work, and this feeling you have, your guides are sort of saying it's valid, okay? If you have been thinking that perhaps the reason you haven't met your soulmate yet is because you're not ready, well, your spirit guides are saying, nope, that's not the case, okay? You are ready. You have been ready for a while. You have done your spiritual work to be able to manifest this romantic, high-level soulmate, spiritually connected lover, okay? And it's just that right now your divine masculine is supposed to be with you or actively looking for you, but what's delaying your union is that he is busy sitting on his chair with this King of Pentacles. He's busy sitting on his chair just chilling, you know, doing his own things, focusing on his own business, okay, his charity work. Yet now he's supposed to be coming towards you, focusing on his emotion with this King of Cups here, so that his emotions, it's only if he taps into his emotions that he can know how to come towards you, okay? His emotions are what are going to lead him to you. He's the young energy, so he's the one to take action. The other message coming through here is he will come to you, okay? You won't go to them. Your person will come to you, okay? They will come to where you are because you've done your work. You're the yin energy. The yin energy attracts, is a magnet, sort of attracts, draws things towards it. He's the yang energy, so he's the one to come and take action, okay? The yin energy just pulls. So he'll come towards you, but the only way he'll know where you are or how to come to you or to connect with you is if he taps into his emotions, because the yin energy is our emotions. The yang energy is the mental thinking, mental thoughts. So in order for him to connect with you and know where you are, he's supposed to be able to tap into his emotions. But like I said, right now he's so tired of this toxic relationship that he's sort of shut down his emotions. He's very good at compartmentalizing. He's sort of shut down his emotions. Yeah, but your guides are saying regardless of what he is doing or not doing right now in regard to your relationship, just know that his current energy right now is he is very content. He is very, very happy. Yeah, which is good. We want your person to be happy even though you're not together. We want that wherever they are happy, and that's what your guides are saying. He has done his self-healing work. He's very emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and physically stable, okay? He is getting a lot of support from his spirit team. Just know that he is in a good place. No more toxic relationships in his life. No more women holding him back and preventing him from being the best version of himself, okay? And I suppose you just need to be a little bit more patient. With this Y card being in the supporting energies position, I'm sensing that your spirit guides are saying eventually he will come around. He will be curious again. He will pick up this book, the book that has the answers on how to come towards you, that his guides have been trying to send him signs and clues, yeah? Tirelessly sending him to show him how to come towards you, okay? So just hang in there. He will eventually pick up that book. He will eventually become curious again. He will eventually tap into his emotions. It's in the supporting energies, okay? The King of Cups is in his supporting energies, not in his challenging energies, meaning he will eventually tap into his emotions, okay? So just be patient, hang in there. You will come into union with each other, okay? Right, okay, right. I didn't know this reading would be this long. Gosh, oh my God, my candle again. Oh, it's off. We're trying to bring more light into this situation, Spirit. Bring more light. Okay, so right now, as we wrap up this reading, because this is long enough, let's see what message his higher self has for you. Because what I've described here, all this, we've been describing his 3D self, his human self, okay? The side of him that has no clue, doesn't seem to be getting the clues from his spirit guide, showing him that he's meant to be looking for you right now, okay? On the other hand, his higher self knows the bigger plan, okay? Which is that right now he's supposed to be looking out for his soulmate. He's supposed to be looking out for you. So let's see what more messages his higher self, the one that knows the true plan, yeah, what he has to say about your relationship dynamic, okay? So I'm going to use this Lover's Oracle deck. I find this deck so cute, and I normally close my eyes when I'm shuffling it, just not so that I don't get biased, because the images are so cute. So what message does your person's higher self, the divine masculine, what do they want to tell you regarding your relationship dynamic? Let's pick this one. Okay, this is the image. Holding on to each other. Friendship. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Okay, let's pull another card so that I get a full picture, a more holistic message. Okay, I feel like picking this one as well. So this is the image, again, holding, both of them are just holding each other. Yeah, curious. I mean, not curious, interesting. Okay, embrace. Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Did you see that? Yeah, you can pause the video if you want to read the message again. Okay, so what message is coming through here, Spirit? Tell me. Okay, so with this friendship card, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. His higher self is telling you, as much as right now the plan is that he's supposed to be with you, it's still important for him to discover himself, be friends with himself again, because as much as he's done a lot of self-healing work, he still blamed himself a lot for being in this toxic relationship. Okay, he's healed. Yeah, he's healed, and he's not going back to that relationship. But for a while, he sort of blamed himself for not having nurtured the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. He feels like he should have done more, like maybe he was not there as much. For some reason, he feels like if he didn't, I'm sensing that for him, he's sort of a bit of a workaholic with his King of Pentacles, and probably that's why I felt called to put it on top of the King of Pentacles. He's somewhat of a workaholic, and for a while, even with this relationship, when he was in this relationship with this person, he was so focused on his work that he didn't give as much energy into that relationship. That woman was toxic. It's always a two-way thing, yeah? Even if this woman was toxic, there's something probably your person did that exacerbated this woman becoming emotionally manipulative. And I'm sensing that part of the reason was that your person was too engrossed in his work. I remember I told you he's into his charity work, his non-profit organization. He's so engrossed in it, he loves it, but at the cost of, he never used to spend as much time with his person, with this woman. And so that made that woman become emotionally manipulative, because that woman wanted to sort of get his attention, okay? But she used the wrong tactics to get his attention. So he's saying, so the message coming through here is from that, he's sort of right now, he's learning how to be more, less materialistic and more focused on the relationships in his life, and nurturing the relationships in his life, okay? He's shut down his emotions, but there's a reason he still wants to be on his own, because he feels like he needs to sort of learn how to not be too materialistic and also nurture the relationships in his life, okay? So you're being told, as much as he's meant to be in your life right now, just give him a little bit more time for him to reconcile this concept of he needs to learn how to balance work and play, okay? Play being spending time with his people, because you don't want a situation where he ends up coming into your life and he still hasn't realized how to properly balance work and play, because he'll end up repeating this same cycle here of spending too much time at work and neglecting his friendships, neglecting his relationships, yeah, forgetting to nurture the bonds of friendship within their relationship, spending more time with his loved ones, okay? So he hasn't yet come into your life, even though it's the right time, because there's still a few adjustments here and there in his character that he needs to learn how to balance work and play. Probably that's why the King of Pentacles and the Sun card are next to each other. This is play, this is work, okay? And I put this in between, yeah? Meaning he needs to balance work and play. He needs to learn how to do that so that his relationship with you, when you guys finally meet, is going to be very balanced, and you're going to enjoy so much time together, because he now knows how to say no to work and yes to relationships. Okay, that's the message coming through there. I hope that makes sense. And then with this embrace, through each other you find the missing pieces. His higher self is telling you that so this is what I'm getting. His higher self is sort of giving you a hint, sort of a way to make sure that you help your person tap into his emotions, yeah, so that you help him get his clues here. Probably that's why I put this card over here. His higher self is saying the way you will help your person tap into his emotions, since right now he's not able to tap into his emotions, the way you will help him tap into his emotions so that he can be able to find you through his emotions, is even you stop being in this energy here of just thinking, I'm not gonna do anything now, I'm just so tired of manifesting this love. You're being told here, through each other you find the missing pieces. It's a 50-50 kind of partnership, okay? Equal give and take. So the way you will do your work, the way you will contribute to you manifesting this union with each other, is you're being told to manifest a little bit more. Try and think a little bit more about your person. Like visualize, like just don't spend the whole day like what you guys used to do before. That's what I'm sensing. That's why you are becoming very emotionally overwhelmed. Like every day for at least 15 minutes just before you sleep, visualize being with your person, okay? Embrace each other. Through each other you find the missing pieces. That's your part. If you do your part, you will find each other. Through each other you find the missing pieces. His missing piece is that he's not able to tap into his emotions. So the way you can help him from the spirit realm is through you manifesting, like for 15 minutes every night. Just think about him, think about your person, think about how your life will be like with them, okay? Just visualize, just for 15 minutes, not too long, okay? If you do that, you'll be helping him tap into his emotions, because you guys are so connected, okay? You're so connected to each other, and if you tap into your emotions, naturally he will also start tapping into his emotions. Remember what I said, your energies are mirroring each other, okay? What you do affects him, and what he does right now affects you, even though you haven't met. I'm sensing that you guys might be twin flames, okay? And remember, not everyone has a twin flame. There's this misconception where everyone has a twin flame. No, not everyone has a twin flame, but I'm sensing that you guys are twin flames. You're mirroring each other. So the way to help him tap into his emotions is by you tapping into your own emotions, okay? So embrace, through each other you find the missing pieces, and if you do that, then you will come together sooner rather than later, okay? So just tap into your emotions. You'll be helping him. That's his higher self trying to tell you how to help him get out of this energy of being single and try and look for you, okay? Right, so let's end this reading. Jeez, it's going to be 1 hour. I've outdone myself. So let's get one final message, one final love message from your person, and then we end this reading. Oh my God, those are too many. Jeez, those are too many. Let's shuffle. Let's do this again. Let's pick this one. No, I hear my guys say no. Don't be in a hurry. Okay, yep. Be supportive. Make genuine effort to show you care. Remember what I've just said here? With this embrace each other, you find the missing pieces. Don't be in this mood where you're just giving up. No, the way you will support your person is by visualizing your life with him every 15 minutes every day, okay? That's how you will help him tap into his emotions. He needs your support right now. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care, okay? He needs your support. And the way you will support him, since you haven't met yet, is by you visualizing every day before you sleep for at least 15 minutes your life with him. That's the role you play. Remember, relationship is 50-50, okay? So you also need to contribute to you meeting each other, and the way you will do that is by supporting him through your visualization techniques. But remember, if it starts to feel draining, just pull back. But I'm sensing for 15 minutes that's okay for you guys. Okay, so guys, let's end this reading 1 hour long. This is a very detailed love reading. I hope the messages that have come through here have been useful for you, and you now feel more excited about your future love life and your future romantic soulmate, and yeah, you're eager to meet this person. Okay, other than that, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. My candles are now even going off so we're ending the reading. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Have a lovely week ahead, and see you in my next reading. Bye.